Okay, so today is the 5th, which means it's the Pope, the Hierophant. Here he is at the top. I'm getting one of the 70s songs, I think it's 70s, Hey Rock and Roll. I think it was by one of them like Bread or Sweet or something like that. I'll have a look and I'll find it. Hey Rock and Roll. So maybe it's somebody who likes rock and roll music. But that's a very broad spectrum, isn't it? Oh, first pile, so it's really important. Why? God damn it. It was in yesterday's, I knew there was something going on. What is it? Oh, shit. Whatever it is, it's going to be a shock. Okay. What the hell is this about? Oh, as if we hadn't had enough shocks lately. So apologies, somebody needing to apologise. The year of the horse, obviously, because the horse is there. This is the Virgo card. This is somebody in uniform, darker complexion, not committed, so free and easy or lacking commitment. It's very slow energy, but it's an improving financial and emotional security energy. Virgo cusper of any Virgo or Virgo cusper of any gender. So early Virgo is Leo, late Virgo is Libra. Cancer energy. It's bringing your yin and your yang into balance, your light and your shadow, taking back control. 7 or 25, it could be a new vehicle for some. Medical matters maybe, but it's a positive energy. 7 or 25. And the tower is falling. 16. It's a blessing in disguise. So what's interesting for me is it doesn't happen in other decks. But can you see the yin and the yang? The yin and the yang. So it may be somebody that's born on the 7th or the 25th and the 16th. They are the yin to each other's yang. A Cancer, possibly a Pisces, Neptune in Pisces. Wherever that is, there is somebody's divine, masculine or feminine, or the shadow and the light. Infinity, it is somebody pulling the wool over your eyes. The 12 disciples, the passion flower, the roses. Hands, arms, shoulder issues, Kristen, that should be ringing alarm bells. Medical matters, again. Siblings. Criminal activity even. Somebody depressed, feeling down, or wearing a false mask, pretending to be okay when they're not. 1 or 28. So we've already got 3 major arcana that are not today's card. Makes it a very important day. Plus it landed in the first pile. There's no defending this situation. It is all lies. Every bit of it. Lies, deceit, mind games for 1 week. We're not seeing the bigger picture. Today's card is neutral, but it is promising that it's a positive. So this is definitely a blessing in disguise. This negative shock is a positive. And you have to receive it. Be ready to receive it, whatever this is. Wow. So I'm going to look at the astrology, see if there's anything there, but I don't think there is. Venus sextiles Uranus. Well, Venus is ruled by Leo and Taurus. So you'll enjoy spontaneousness, and the moon is in Leo. So let's see. When did we say the new moon was? Let's have a look at that as well. Full moon, sorry. I think it's the 7th in it. So March. Full moon on the 7th, so that'll be the Cancer energy there. Let's see when that full moon, what sign it's in. 7th. In Virgo. There we go. Well done, Spirit. Full moon in Virgo on the 7th. I'm going to read that. I'm wasting time, and I am, but that obviously is important. Full moon in Virgo on the 7th. Saturn enters Pisces. Pisces in Neptune. Be prepared to think about the details of your various projects. You must plan ahead. See the bigger picture. Be practical about your ideas and avoid disappointments further down the line. So, be careful. They want you to plan. They want you to make sure you've got all the bases covered. And learn to accept what is. Should have pulled these first. So 1 week, 7 days is mentioned, and it's not an easy one. Why? We don't know yet. A shock. Electrical, water problems, arguments, accidents, losses within the home. Big shocks. Tarot, the 78 doors. Let's see. Somebody may have swiped victory from your hands, from your grasp, because the victory wreath is in the hawk's fingers. Judgment Day. You have to decide what you're binding yourself to. You have to settle a situation once and for all, so that you can rise like the phoenix. So bring the walls down. They've said it twice. And number 20, massively important. Geriatric issues, teeth, bones, let's see. We've landed on the same one. Same car, same thing. So if you purchase a new car, there may be issues with it. Mechanical issues or speeding tickets, parking fines, ambulances, fire engines, emergency vehicles. Or someone may have passed in a collision, a crash. 7 or 25 then. So it could be that the 7 is positive, the 25 negative, vice versa. Or that there's fear here. Fear of this tower falling. Fear of this actually happening. 22. This has to come to an end. I've never seen so many major arcanas in a long while. So they keep telling us we are birthing a new beginning. There is fear of the unknown, the 22. if you are at all scared, you must move forward, but move forward slowly, at your own pace. Feel your way. It's just like giving birth. There has to be pain for us to gain this new beginning. A change globally, maybe, not just personally. Travel to the object of your desire, be the person, things, or events. For some of you, that'll be delayed because of fear. But ready or not, Spirit is saying it's time. This is a karmic situation. You will have to reap what you sow. So if you've been in any way caused wrong to others, you will receive an apt punishment, should we say. 7 years is mentioned. Don't be ungrateful and don't feel unworthy. We've been here before. It's more than halfway there. So some things may fail, but there's a reason for it. Yeah. There's a lot of money involved here and family security, financially or emotionally. The tree house. The answer is yes to any question that you have. Happiness will return 9 months. So there could definitely be the birth of a child. Those born in the year of the dog are mentioned. The good life. A change is coming for the better. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana in 8 cards. It's ridiculous. That is the doorway to spirit. Seances, mediumistic things. Don't dabble with what you don't know. But a change in fortune, a karmic situation for the better. So it won't feel like it and you'll fear it because it's a blessing in disguise. But the spirit are giving you the green light for go. And in the song it says, hey, rock and roll, let's go, let's go, let go. So this is it. Yes, time to get moving. Green light. If you're waiting for a tip from spirit to do so, they've given you yes, go. Yes, go. Make the change. Now is the time to make change, to rise like the phoenix. Don't put off till tomorrow what you could be doing today, but take it slowly. Don't rush things. Don't act in haste, or you may repent at leisure. Remember to watch our Blessed video, because I think that will help a lot. It's in the community tab. Oh, God damn it. Right, so in a way, for most of us, this is a good thing, especially if it's a global thing that we're talking about, because this is governments, bosses, father figures, etc., government officials, those in charge, kings even, lack of self-esteem, head injuries, but wanting things their way or the highway, stamping the feet. This cannot take place. If it's you specifically, Aries, or those born on the 4th or the 31st, or living at that number, wherever you see that number, it's negative. You can't always have what you want. Yeah, gossip. A lot of gossip. Perhaps around a fire sign child or an immature fire sign energy. Wow, we've got so many major arcana. This is a big deal. Why is it such a big deal? I think this must be more than tomorrow. It can't all happen in one day. Capricorn energy, toxic situations, selling your soul to the devil. Don't sign anything, don't agree to anything, don't make any promises you can't keep. Not you caring too much about what the people think and trying to keep up with the Joneses for shiny objects, for the material things in life. It's toxic. 15, negative. Yeah, boredom, apathy, somebody not accepting what is. Stubbornness, 4 months. Again, the 7 on the 7, they've doubled up on everything, so they don't do that for no reason. The story's there, we just got to find it. 3 sevens, but the two of the top sevens are the same card. It's ungratefulness or unworthiness. So some will feel unworthy, some will be ungrateful. It's reaping what you sow. As you reap, so shall you sow. So you've got to stay positive. You've got to put positivity out there. Don't do anything that's slightly illegal or unethical, because you will reap the rewards. Yeah. There is love leaving the building. There's no love lost in this situation. Somebody needs to move on and do it soon. Pisces energy. We just talked about that, didn't we? So it looks like the 7th, they're going up to the 7th and the full moon. Something's kicking off big time. Pisces cuspers are Aries and Gemini. So we've got both in the read. We've got the Gemini, where's he gone? The Magician there and the Aries there. So Pisces cuspers. Then we've got a message, the checks in the post, child maintenance, a younger, immature energy in uniform, police, military, whatever it is. Could be, like I said, the emergency services. A message coming, but it's positive. And a small gain in finances and security. Yeah, someone there is not communicating back. A message comes, but they're blocked, or they're not. Somebody has not been putting enough effort in, and it's causing a dark night of the soul. And this looks very much like a dark night of the soul. New ground needs to be broken. If you continue to take the same path, you will make the same mistakes and end up in the same crossroads again. How many months down the line, we don't know. So sooner or later, you're going to have to take a different path. You're going to have to see things differently. You're going to have to choose things differently, because this ain't working, whatever it is. So Sagittarius, I see, number 21. And there we have 21, the world. This is a cycle coming to an end, a change taking place, the cosmic energy of the universe. Sagittarius, I see, 21. It is success. So this all leads to success once you see things how they really are. So this is your luck, your gamble. Luck is not chance, it is toil. And there's your toil. Fortune's expensive smile is earned. So you've earned this reward, reaping what you sow. You're just about ready to hit your mark. It's ruled by the planet Jupiter. What did I say about Jupiter? No, it's Venus, wasn't it? The ancient symbol for Sagittarius is half man, half horse, which is Chiron. So, physician, heal thyself. Honesty above all else, candid and not afraid to speak your truth. Freedom. Fire sign. This fire sign is not offended by the truth. He is often surprised when others take offence at his words. Religion, definitely. So the Pope, like we said, Catholic faith, teachers. Idealistic, creative, outdoorsy, and a sense of play and fun. Restlessness. Dislikes routine and is encumbered by the 9-to-5 job. University, study, hips and thighs, weight gain, weight loss, balance and addictions. Entertainers, publishers, literary agents, clergy, tutors, bookstore owners, and whatever not requires a set schedule. They're lucky, but they don't tend to handle money well. Wicca, paganism and Catholic Church are all ruled by Sagittarius. When you think about these religions with their pomp and ceremony, candles and incense have much in common. They're not as showy as their fellow fire signs, Leo. Sagittarians tend to like guess by their nature and prefer what they do to be memorable. The Archer sign does not want an ordinary life, and we had the Archer yesterday, I believe, Diana and Artemis, the Hunter. When Sagittarius card turns up in a reading, freedom at this current time is essential. You will feel the need to fight against restriction of any kind, rebellion, and want everything out in the open. You want to know where you stand. If your question pertains to a relationship, you or your partner need to be given extra space and looser reins. You may find yourself especially philosophical. Also large animals, the horse and the dog, which we've got, those born in those years, and you may soon be acquiring a new pet. A call to the wild. You will soon travel to an area of vast countryside, possibly mountains and lakes that you'll want to explore. For some of you, though, there's delays. You might embrace a new philosophy, enroll in classes of higher learning, or begin to study churches and religion. If you go to a casino, I would say probably the lotto more than anything else. That is a good sign. Twice, because a win will probably take place. But don't proceed recklessly. It's a good time to take a gamble. Your future looks promising because you're ready to expand and grow your limits. If you do encounter difficulties, you will surmount them easily and move forward to your next lucky break. It is time for success, freedom, exploration, and travel. But above all, honesty. Oh, we have the Ogum, divination, guides, Ogum, tree spirits. There's the Ogum, 35. So, trees. Anything made from wood really, but walking within the trees is the thing. 35. This is a sign called Fian's Window. It shows the symbol called Ogum, pronounced Oam or Oram, which is an early form of Irish writing. Placed around concentric circles, each of the Ogum letters represents a tree and also forms a Celtic calendar. Each tree or Ogum represents a specific energy, much like runes. Each tree has its own wisdom to share and therefore makes an amazing divination system, but also a powerful way to advance our spirituality. The tree spirit are here to guide you. It may be time to work with the energies of the Celtic tree calendar and discover a whole new meaning of life. So we're going to draw a Ogum instead of a rune then. You are being called to work more closely with those energies. The three staves at the bottom of the image of the Ogum. Oh no, we've got them. So hazel, apple and alder. So we shall have a look at them. It's the tree of knowledge. Seek its help when in need of insight, wisdom, creativity, abundance. Yes, abundance is there. It was prize tree by apple shares the month with hazel. It was the prize tree of the Druids, and it's associated with fairies, magical isle of Avalon, and symbolic of fruitfulness. So Arthur, if you've got an Arthurian spirit, that could be very important. It represents a time to make a decision between good and bad, your shadow and your light. It also means a time to rest and heal. You're listening, Kristen? The alder tree is associated with water, therefore emotions of its feminine aspects, but also offers support and possesses a strong male energy to help with the foundations and spiritual protection. So we're looking at hazel, apple and alder. Have we got time? Yes, I think we have. So what do we know about hazel? Hazel 91. So the hazel or Col, so the name Col could be important, possibly short for Colleen or Colin. The number 9. the first joint of the ring finger, which is Cancer, which we've got there twice, which is the home and family life. A nemesis, so enemy, Sophia, Olwen, Minerva. The salmon, which is Leo, return to our source of wisdom. The letter D, and Mercury, which is communication. I won't go into it all. Feminine inspired wisdom, the natural law of things, and the lunar rhythm. So the full moon, it is talking about the full moon, I believe. And what was the other one? Apple. We've got older, so we'll do that one first. 47. The number 4, which is Aries. The colour red, royal purple, the gull, soul or core, Saturn, the truth, palace, lead, Saturday, protection, a shield of warriors. It's having strength in a situation and is powerful in competition, so the power struggles. Remain steadfast in your principles. And then, if we can find the apple, wherever it is, there it is, 101. What are we doing for time here? So the apple is hens, so those born in the year of the rooster. C sharp, the planet Eris, never heard of it. Misfortune, shelter of a hind, which is again the stag, isn't it? The force of man. The salvation, pride. A lure from paradise. So somebody's trying to lure you away. It's about birth, initiation, consumption, repose, and death. So there is an old way of answering a question by cutting an apple in half. There is a hidden message. I think it says yes or no. I can't remember now. I'll have to look that up for you. Seek patiently and you shall find. So be patient. It is a member of the Rose family, so the name Rose or Rowan could be important. There's a lot there. We've never had apple. A promise kept. The story of the apple. Should we read it? Why not? Once upon a time, a very long time ago, the earth was very young. Someone was very happy. They woke up in the morning, the sky was not blue, but it turned dark grey. So dark times. Beautiful green leaves were falling to the ground, so it suggests winter. Just at the moment when they were most afraid, they looked above to see the clouds. A beautiful spirit came down to them, travelling on a ray of sunlight. She was so beautiful that it took their breath away, and she spoke to them. Do not be afraid, my children. So I think that's what that is. I give you this promise that all will come about, but I do not wish you to be afraid, which is what they said. So we'll leave that there, and we're going to pull one of the Lightworkers cards. So it's to not show fear. I know it's been a bit odd, this one, because but when they mention the Ogam, I will not ignore it. So dig deeper if you want to. I would. So the Ogam meaning for apple, alder, and what was the other one? Apple, alder, and hazel, was it? I don't know, you'll have to go back and see what I said. Too many, damn it. Answer the call. So even if you don't want to answer that call, if it's a number that you know that you don't want to speak to, it's tough. Spirit is saying you are being called to do something. Either it is a literal call or it is a calling in life, your life purpose. This is going to have to be quick. Your guidance is divinely guided. You're being called to answer the call of your soul. Yes, it's going to be scary and it might not make any sense, but trust your soul's yearning and you will live a life beyond what your mind could possibly imagine. So answer it. Deep down, you already know what you long for. You're exactly in the right place to answer your calling. You don't need to know the whole plan. There is no right or wrong way to do it, and you don't need permission, but you've got it. Sometimes the most resistance we have around answering a soul calling, the more important it is for your soul growth. And I think that's what they're at. I'm just going to check that other, I'm sure it was Hazel, before the camera goes off. Yep, Hazel, Apple and Alder. So look at the yoga and see what it is. That was a weird one, but a good one. Thanks for listening. Remember the full moon, go and watch Ablas on the link that I put on the community tab. Thanks for listening. Bye.